So now we've done all our pre-production. I'll walk you through the fun stuff. The cool thing about the 5D, if you see there, it starts looking serious when we start putting attachments. You can see there's the prime lens, there's the focus puller. Well, you start attaching all this stuff and it changes the quality of the production. And honestly, it changes everyone's mentalities. When an actor sees you pointing a camera like this at them, they're not going to take it that seriously. It's a mental thing. But if they see this heavy equipment and they're taking lenses off, oh, this is a serious production. It affects the quality of the production, and it definitely affects the actors. You know, an actor steps up their game when they start seeing some serious people planning things, lighting meters, all this other stuff. This is doing makeup. You spend all this time with your actors and you want them to look good on camera. You don't want them to be glistening and glowing with all the sweat beads or whatever. There's a lot of time spent on the actors because your actors are what anchors the moment. Nobody's going to care, oh, the lighting's a little off. If their nose is totally red or something, they're going to notice that. So that was the first day of shooting. We had set design, continuity, take a picture so that every time you move your set and do things and move it around, there's the 5D on the mount there. This was our first day, and usually the first day is one of the most painful because it takes forever to set up that first shot. The team's not worked together before. No matter what you do, that first shot takes forever because you're setting up for the first time. The actors don't know where to be but after a while you get into a rhythm and you have to stay on schedule. That's the 5D with all the attachments. Now you can't even see the 5D. It's hidden behind all the equipment. Some more toys. There's a track that we shot outside a restaurant. It's a dolly. So even if you have a 5D, you still want that dolly for those smooth tracking shots. That doesn't change. These are one of the most painful shots to shoot for any production, but definitely a guerrilla production. And this is a car scene. That's a car mount. So those things have suction that you put onto the hood of the car. This was one of the most painful days. This was like, oh my gosh, it was raining. It was like, oh, now we got to get this actor in there. Now we had four characters who need to be in the car. That meant we needed to shoot this scene with someone driving like 4 times because we needed a camera guy to replace this actor to shoot his POV, and then shoot the only POV we didn't do was the driver because that would be dangerous. But we had POVs of everything, and this was like maybe 3 a.m. in the morning that we shot this. So we weren't done until 4 a.m. and then you had call time the next day, and so this is production 2. Anyone recognize that equipment? It's just a Steadicam. So you can start moving and walking. The weight there makes sure your camera doesn't do so much of this. So again, look at that tiny 5D. It doesn't matter that we have a cheaper camera. All this equipment still costs a lot of money. These are the things that make your production feel more, polished. Now certainly I could shoot walking down with my iPhone. In fact, I have an iPhone Steadicam. But it's still, the more you have here, the more your production quality goes up. Now, it doesn't improve your performance, it doesn't improve your story, but it gives you that polish that people are used to when you see a movie or a TV show. Finally, that's the lead actress on the last day of the shoot. Despite having all this technology, despite planning everything ahead of time, it's exhaustive. Being the lead means she's got to be there most of the time, and she's got to give us that emotion. It is exhausting being an actor because you've got to tap that emotion constantly as you need to. And basically our day, we did this, I think, 7 days for a 40-page script, 80 pages, 85 pages if you added the double with the Chinese in there. 12-hour shoot days. There were some days that were 16. And then after we were done with the shoot tape, when the last crew was gone, the core production team still had to get together and plan the next day and discuss what went wrong that day and so on. So if you're talking minimally 12 hours for the crew, you're talking at least minimum 13, 14 hours for your production team. And that's what it takes to get a production done, even guerrilla style. Especially guerrilla style. You can't afford to lose a day.